This is a story that was in a book I had mentioned, Anti-Cancer. And this was about Mighty Mouse, mouse number 6 that resists cancer. And in Wake Forest University, they were studying metabolism of fats in mice. And what they were doing was injecting 200,000 cancer cells in a group of mice. So most of the mice developed ascites, which is fluid in the belly, and they would take the antibodies out. Well, mouse number 6 resisted the effects of the cancer cells, and it didn't have a big fat stomach, it had a flat stomach. Most of the mice didn't live more than 2 months, but Mighty Mouse lived to have a family resistant to the cancer cells. So why did Mighty Mouse resist cancer? Basically, it's about the white blood cells of the immune system, the natural killer cells that battled the cancer cells and took care of it. The natural killer cells patrol in search of bacteria, viruses, or new cancer cells. And then once they contact the cancer cells, they fill them up with poison, and then the cancer cells die. They commit suicide. So Dr. Zhen Zui's mice showed that their white blood cells could eliminate as many as 2 billion cancer cells in a few weeks. So we have the ability to take care of most of the cancer cells that are produced. But it's when our body's overwhelmed, and then it's not taking care of it. So in conclusion, a strong immune system is essential in countering the growth of tumors and the spread of metastasis. So this is a picture of the 2 natural killer cells with the cancer cells in red. So what inhibits and what activates immune cell production? So basically, our traditional Western diet is inflammatory, persistent anger or despair, social isolation, denial of your true identity, and a very sedentary lifestyle. So, and the things that activate our immune cell is a Mediterranean diet or Indian cuisine or Italian cuisine, which is anti-inflammatory. Also facing one's difficulties, support from family and friends, such as this group, acceptance of self with one's value and past history, and regular physical activity. So what does stress do? Stress in the immune system. Stress produces something called cortisol, which is a hormone produced by the endocrine system to help cope with life. But cortisol suppresses the immune system. And stress also causes acidic environment, which is a cancer-friendly environment. And we'll talk later about acid versus alkaline. This is another chart. What aggravates, as far as inflammation, what aggravates and what reduces inflammation. Very similar to the previous chart. Our traditional Western diet aggravates and causes more inflammation, whereas a Mediterranean, Indian, and Asian cuisine reduces. Unmanaged stress, anger, and depression. What we want to do is have laughter, lightheartedness, and peacefulness, serenity. What aggravates it is less than 20 minutes of physical activity a day. So you want to have at least 30 minutes of walking 6 times a week, or any kind of other exercise. Cigarette smoke, atmospheric pollution, domestic pollutants. You want to live in a clean environment.